Hey everyone, thanks for joining us. This is the weekly Nugget with Independence Training, where we talk about equipment, techniques, training, and lessons learned. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Dave.
This week we're going to talk about the appendix carry.
There are a couple things you need to take into consideration when you start carrying a concealed weapon. That's equipment, clothing, and even how you're going to carry it. But what we're going to talk about today is appendix carry.
Absolutely. Appendix carry has been around for a long time. It's only now becoming more known. There's a lot of advantages to the appendix carry. Appendix carry allows you in the fighting position to stay centerline, and a vehicle allows you for an easier draw, and it allows me to keep a visual on my firearm at all times.
When you start carrying appendix, you have to start looking at appendix-specific holsters. The comfortability of your holster is a huge part of wanting to carry appendix. I would love to tell you that there's one holster, one perfect thing that's going to fit and work for everybody, but it just isn't going to happen. You have to look at different things, look at different pieces of holsters, different holster companies, and find one that's going to work for you. Then you have to try them. You're going to have to spend the money, find what works best after doing the research, and then try them out. When considering carrying appendix, you need to look at a couple different things when it comes to the holster. You need to look at a good durable material like this. This is Kydex. It's a thermal plastic, conforms to the gun and holds it nice and tight, but we also know it's durable when exposed to the elements. When it comes to attaching to your belt, I use these soft loops. That means there's a constant contact with the belt. I don't have to worry about anything slipping off. And then a lot of the times you'll see these things are called claws. I think there's a couple other names, but this allows it to have more tension and keep it closer to your body. The entire time I need to make sure that my trigger guard is completely covered, and we want to make sure that there's a nice tight fit so that it doesn't come slipping out. A lot of the times you can actually tighten up the tension on the holster to make sure that it's a little bit more snug if you want it more snug, or loosen it up if that's the case.
There are a few concerns that people commonly voice about the appendix carry. It's usually about them shooting themselves in an area that you really don't want to be shot. If you follow the common firearm safety rules, you're not going to shoot yourself. If you have a good holster, the firearm's not going to go off. So you really don't have to worry about carrying the appendix and shooting yourself.
So when you start considering carrying a concealed weapon, you need to look at all the different variables. You need to look at equipment. You need to look at training. You need to understand the differences between each position. Not all our team members carry appendix. Those that don't understand what they're losing by not, but they also make up for it in the training that they have to do.
Right, and there's pros and cons to each carrying technique. The most important thing is finding equipment, a holster, that's comfortable for you. If it's not comfortable, you're not going to train, you're not going to carry it.
So making sure that your equipment's comfortable, getting the training that you need, and understanding what you're able to do in that position, it's critical in any carry position. We go over a lot of this stuff in our handgun classes. Our basic handgun class, we cover equipment, really go in depth. Our defensive handgun class, we start working from concealment, moving around. In advanced handgun, we go even more in depth. We even have our entangled handgun, close contact handgun. There's a bunch of different options, but you just need to make sure you carry or you train how you carry it. It's really important to understand how your body works and how to operate in that position. You can find all our classes at trainingaz.com. There's a schedule tab. Make sure you click that. You can see the calendar that's available, and there's links there to sign up for the classes. If you aren't already, follow us on social media. We have Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Until next time, stay aware, stay safe, and train hard.